Welcome to Sibling Rivalry, presented by AML Media. Today's question is, what is a more irrational fear? Quicksand or the Bermuda Triangle? The format will go as follows. Each person will state their case, then each person will present their counter arguments and closing statements. The score will be tallied to determine a winner. The arguments will be judged based on delivery, supporting evidence, persuasiveness, and rebuttal. Let's get started. First up, we have Steven. Steven, what side will you be arguing today?
I think that the more irrational fear is quicksand.
Okay. I will start your timer now.
Okay. So I believe that both of these things do have a modicum of actual scariness, but quicksand is the more irrational fear because the Bermuda Triangle, for one, is very mystical in that we don't really know what's going on there. Whereas quicksand, while it can trap you and be dangerous, there are scientific ways to not let it kill you. You know geographically kind of where you might stumble upon it. Now, you can avoid the Bermuda Triangle, but if you're flying off the east coast of the United States, kind of tough. And if you are a fisherman, or you are, someone who just likes boating off the coast of Florida, or you like to sail or fly in the Caribbean, you can't really avoid it. There have been whole squadrons of airplanes, military training aircraft, that to this day we don't know what happened. There's a million theories, but they disappeared and have never been found or heard from. Ships have disappeared. Treasure ships that have sunk there through the millennia that no one's been ever able to locate. This is something that has been known as a anomaly for a long time, that nobody's been able to even put a finger on what's going on here. Quicksand is a horrible way to die, but at least you know what happened there. To me, is it tragic if somebody dies by getting trapped in quicksand? Yeah, that's tragic. But if somebody disappears in the Bermuda Triangle, or runs into some kind of scientific anomaly where their ship disappears or sinks and nobody can know why, that is haunting. That's something you can never get over or ever rationalize. And here's the thing about the Bermuda Triangle. Very learned people, scientists, mariners type people who know about sailing and the oceans, people who have a rational scientific mindset, will admit that there's something weird going on there that can't be explained. And recently there's been a whistleblower, an FBI whistleblower, or actually he was ex-military intelligence, blowing the whistle on the fact that the military has UFO craft and has recovered alien bodies. And it's been long speculated that something about the Bermuda Triangle and people being abducted and aircraft and whatnot disappearing, that's one of the theories there. But I think just not knowing, we know it's a real thing. something's going on there, but nobody can tell you what it is, that is something to be afraid of, legitimately. Whereas quicksand, I can avoid quicksand. I could just get a proper guide in a weird, whatever country I'm in where there might be quicksand to keep me away from the quicksand. And quite frankly, I can't think of a story in the last 100 years, my entire lifetime, that involved quicksand. It's just really not something to be afraid of. Let's be honest. That's the argument. Anybody who's afraid of quicksand is a dweeb. And that's pretty much it. I mean, I don't know how you're going to stand up to that argument. I really don't. This is a tough one for you.
Gene, I will start your timer now.
So you're saying we don't know of anybody that is, any stories of quicksand because we don't have flight records and boat records that happen like the Bermuda Triangle. You're never just walking down a path on a nice hike with your family or something, you're trying to do something a little crazy, after you graduate college. And you're like, hey, I'm going to go to the Amazon. You don't just stumble upon the Bermuda Triangle. But can you just stumble upon quicksand, die from it, and people go, oh, I think, there's jaguars out there. And also, there are different forms of just quicksand. Okay, so you said we know where this is. There are forms of quicksand around a lot of different places. Now, is it the Amazon type of quicksand that you think you picture when you're thinking of movies and stuff like that? No, but there are forms of loose soil and mucky, water-based type of things that are essentially quicksand. I'm pulling them in with this that, yes, are very dangerous. You can get stuck in it. Even on the northeast coast of United States, there's bays that have parts that are dangerous that if you jump in on low tide, you're stuck. And now do you die from drowning in the quicksand, or it's loose soil, which is quicksand? No, but when the tide comes up, you drown. So that is dangerous all across the world, which you were saying you're going to know when you come across it. We wouldn't know if we jumped in the bay that I can get stuck up to my thighs and not be able to get out of it. Also, the Bermuda Triangle, we live in a modern world now. Yes, there's these stories, but I'm going to stick with my quicksand theory. Bermuda Triangle, is it irrational? No. Dude, I can't. I keep going back and forth. I keep arguing against myself.
Do you want to do it?
I got to do another one, dude. Irrational. I'm retarded with.
Okay, but I'm not re-arguing my side.
No, I mean, do you want to just do a different card?
No, what kind of bullshit is that?
All right, keep this in, guys. You just seen me fucking a cluster. My brain just went down. Because I need to argue that the Bermuda Triangle
is more irrational. Is a stupid thing to be afraid of.
Dude, I concede. I can't do this. I keep going, but all of my notes are.
I won.
You win, dude. I don't know, because rational. I guess I'm retarded. And you can keep that in there. I don't, because I'm arguing that the Bermuda Triangle is more irrational. It's stupid to be afraid of.
Yeah, that's correct. That's what you are supposed to be arguing.
So we have a winner. Steven.
I'm sorry, guys. This fucking episode sucks. Because while I'm talking, it goes back to rational. I keep thinking that. And I lost. I suck.
Okay, well, let's just talk this out because you just shit the bed. But
I'm still having a hard.
That's what we want to talk out.
Irrational.
So the question was,
Bermuda Triangle is stupid.
What is a more irrational fear? the Bermuda Triangle, or quicksand. And my standpoint was, it's way more irrational to be afraid of quicksand. Because the Bermuda Triangle is legitimately creepy. It's an unknown scientific anomaly that's been recorded by humans throughout the millennia for as long as people have really been sailing across the oceans. Whereas quicksand, it's real easy to avoid quicksand. I don't know of any story where anybody's actually died from quicksand.
Well, I told you that when we fucking had to do research. I don't think anyone has, because I think it's been proven that you don't. The body floats, like you'll get your legs in there and stuck, and like maybe you get stuck for too long, but
I think
you don't get sucked all the way under, like they say.
No, I'm sure they're having people who died of quicksand, but we would never hear about it because they're like jungle people. It's a horrible way to die. I'll give you that.
I'm glad I never spent money on law school, because apparently I'm a fucking dum-dum.
But I think where you fucked up was that you started talking about the bay, and that's...
Well, quicksand is like... Because I don't have a good argument. You shouldn't be afraid of quicksand. We literally... And I was trying to pull in other things of, like... There is, like... When the bay can go low tide... It's such mucky water, so I was trying to pull that into
that has happened to people. People out there shucking oysters and shit.
Yeah, and then the tide comes up and
but
they
my
drown.
counter argument is going to be that that's not quicksand.
And I would have gone, well, we don't know what the triangle is.
We
It
don't.
might be a square.
I could argue the other side.
I was getting caught up on irrational and rational.
Because
while I'm trying to think on my feet, I go, wait, what am I can't keep in my mind what I'm arguing. The Bermuda Triangle is stupid to be afraid of, but you should be afraid of quicksand. And while I'm trying to come up with things, like, look, my whole thing, when you were talking, I took notes, and then, like, you had a minute left, and I went, wait, I'm arguing his side, because I was arguing for the Bermuda Triangle is scary.
You weren't listening to what I was saying.
I was.
Because last week, the "are you naked if you are wearing socks" argument, I totally agree with your side.
Yes.
I had to argue the opposite.
This isn't about me not, like, being... I literally, while I was thinking, I was like... I kept going, no, the Bermuda Triangle is scary. And then I fucking wrote down, like, no, wait, I'm supposed to... I don't like the irrational. I'll be honest with you. It made me feel dumb.
Well, I'm keeping this W.
You keep this W.
I'm keeping
Yeah,
it.
he conceded, so...
DQ. If you can do the thing where you put my face and put a big... bang, DQ on it. I disqualified because I got dumb in the.
But we're gonna.
Let's do a quick one. We won't go all. We'll just do real quick. That way, I have a chance to not seem dumb.
What are you talking about?
Rachel, pull a card.
Do another one?
Yeah, just real quick. 10 minutes. And I'll let you go first again.
Okay.
Because I did kind of want it. I didn't like that question. And we got to give the fans something of not just me being...
If I'm watching this show, what just happened during that episode is as entertaining as it could possibly
that's a
get.
good
Okay.
episode.
All right. Yeah, I guess, it's always fun to make
This
fun
is
of...
an easy one if you want.
No, we'll do one.
No, because we can't do a proper scoring
Yeah,
without-
that's it. You conceded. That's
My
the
problem is I don't
episode.
care about losing. It's the fact that I couldn't even keep my fucking train of thought.
Well, next time we do it, now we know you have to make sure you know what footing you're on before I start my argument.
No, yeah. And it literally, I just, rational. My brain just kept fucking farting all over itself. If this was a bed, there would be shit, piss, and throw up all in it.
Well, this is good. The people now that will hear this will know this is, we're not pre-planning this. This is a on-your-feet, legitimate debate.
Yeah, I tried. I'm a fast... I literally have a whole section X'd out that a minute in I go, fuck, I am arguing for him.
Yeah. Well, next time, we could have taken a pause before you started your counter.
I was about to give it, but I was like, no, I think I got this. I was going to stick with the...
Yeah.
There's different types of quicksand.
Did I... And this was strategically what I was trying to do. When I finished my argument by saying you have no good argument to come back, did that work a little bit?
No.
Okay.
No. To be honest, when you're going, because we do this on the fly, I'm barely listening to you.
Well, that's your first mistake.
Yeah, but no.
That's the benefit of going
not
second.
barely. I want to get my argument down first.
Okay.
So like that first minute, I'm not super listening, and then I'll hear something like when you said, kind of, it's only in a certain area. That's when I go, oh, you know what?
He's right.
I'm gonna, but I'm gonna try and argue, dude. There's other types of quicksand. That's just a label for it.
Yeah.
That's where I came with the bay argument. So I write that down. Then I'm listening, and then I realized at one point I was like, oh shit,
No, you were arguing the proper side
at first. And then the next thing I had was, it's the modern world. Just don't go around the Bermuda Triangle, which is supporting your argument.
Sort of, but now you still were on.
No, because that's me saying it's irrational to be afraid of the Bermuda Triangle because we live in a modern world. I just won't take a plane or a boat that goes near it.
That is the right argument for your side.
No, because I want to make it that the Bermuda Triangle. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you're still fucked up.
I don't like irrational and rational. It's dumb. The question should be,
because if you are,
what is more stupid to be afraid of?
That is the question.
I know, but the rational, irrational.
Gene's not good with words.
You're trying to rationalize the fact that you just fucking lost.
I lost it. My brain went to nothing.
All right, well, I'm gonna give another one of these this week. I won.
Damn it! She didn't even do the scoring. Well, I guess that makes it easy for you, Rachel, but hopefully you guys enjoy watching me just fucking crash and burn.
If I'm a fan of the show and I'm watching that, this is my favorite episode. Because it's the real.
It goes to show you there's just no plan. Rachel's pulling them cards, and I fucking felt dumb.
We're sticking with the concept.
I literally, that whole time you were talking, I was like, wait, hold on. No, rational.
Well, the good news
I wrote stupid 4 times in here. You go, stop thinking of it as a rational. Bermuda. My first line is Bermuda Triangle. The shaped triangle is stupid.
Well, you were on.
I was trying, man. I tried for the folks out there.
Tried your best.
Rest assured that when we do our upcoming food podcast, you probably won't run into this issue.
Oh no, that's my ace of spades, baby. That's my actual bread and butter. Yeah, good job. What's that? 3-1 now?
2-1. This was just the third.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was 1-1.
And I lost last week, like you admitted. Socks, you're naked, but I guess I'm no good at this.
Oh, we're gonna find out.
You can practice.
Hey, you got to keep
Gotta
trying.
exercise that brain.
This is
For
we
real.
have to keep because this is a good show content.
No, I like it. It sucks though. I'm gonna lay in bed tonight and go.
Rational.
Yeah, see, that's when my dementia kicks in. Like I think we decide that's gonna be my argument. I'm fighting with people. But don't go to the Bermuda Triangle, and I don't think you can necessarily super die from. Don't jump in the bay though at low tide.
Yeah, they're both irrational. Fears.
But this has been sibling rivalry.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
But I want to say siblings rivalry. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's
Because it's
grammatically incorrect.
No, yeah. We've learned I'm no good with the words. Let's do a math contest. No one's going to want to watch it, but I'll get that one down. This has been Siblings Rivalry. Damn it.
Just call it a day.
Fucking
Bye.
This has been SL. SR.
You gotta change your diaper, bro.
Yeah, someone's got to. I think I need to go to bed now, guys. I don't know. I'm Gene Labordi, Stephen Labordi, Victorious, Rachel doing all the hearts.
You said Victoria. I was like, who the fuck is Victoria?
That's my guma. All right. Thanks, guys. I hope you enjoyed it because I got to cry in the corner. Bye.